to Iowa, buddy.
Man, this is what I live for, kid.
Halloween morning. Been a long time coming. We got a dead buck right here. We got a dead buck right here. Well, we got the job done. Good decision to back out. Seems like every deer we kill this year is out of redneck. There's a lot of ground here that we don't run cattle on. We just haven't got the ground converted for good pasture. And so what I did is I came in here and I opened this up so we could actually have some shooting lanes with the mulcher. And man, it tore it up. I think we'll have maybe a good opportunity to call or maybe even throw up a decoy here when we come back from Kansas next week.
This is the very first spot that Sam and I hunted back in 2015 when I first met him, actually. I didn't know where the heck he was taking me, but we went way back in here, and it's just one of these old, ridge tops, and it starts to slope down right here, and you can see for a long ways over to a spot that we call the Kohler Ridge. And we sat in this tree stand, we had deer on us immediately, and it was hilarious because he was on the cell phone, I think probably with his office manager, Sheila, and who I now work with, come to find out. And they were chatting about dentistry and that sort of thing. And the deer are just standing there 15 yards away, and he's sitting there talking. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? We're supposed to be hunting here. So anyway, we're in here. We've got this John Deere, brand spanking new with a mulcher head. And we're just laying waste to some of these sprouts. They've overgrown this whole area, and it's just really pretty bad. So we're in here hammering some of these sprouts down right around where this ladder stand is sitting, and we can now access it a lot easier and also control some of the deer's movement. There's a bunch of persimmon trees in here, tons of acorns, and this, I think, is really going to change the game when it comes to hopefully getting on a big buck around here. It's just a really hard spot to access because it's so dang thick. This is going to give them a path to walk on, but also help us access it too. So we got some work to do ahead of us, but that thing does a heck of a job, so we're going to get after it.
Going back to work tomorrow for a couple of days. We're going to fix some teeth, and then we're going to head to Kansas and see what the rut's doing out there. Stay with us.
I was having a lot of trouble chewing. Now I can eat anything.
Never had any pain.
The pain has been a lot less than what I first anticipated. I can't tell they're there.
So far I've had no issues.
I didn't want to have all the hassle. They fit tight. I have a lot more bite force than I had before.
I like my T-bone steak and I like my strip sirloin too.
It was very changing for me, impressed with the way they work.
Oh my gosh, that looks so much better than my real teeth.
I was afraid of the pain. I didn't feel any of the work that they did, and it was amazing.
been like night and day, you know, difference. I mean, it really has. I mean, if anybody was gonna do it, I mean, this is what they should do, not mess around and do anything else, you know. Go with the implants.
Thought I saw another one down in the plums to his right. See if another one runs off. We haven't had any cattle on the farm all summer long, and we're seeing more deer already. I don't know exactly what the effect they had on them, but I think the cows definitely decreased the deer population last year and the year before that. So it's kind of rewarding to see a pair of bucks here just driving around that close. So haven't seen that really in the last couple of years.
We're on this side right here, and there is a pile of them. Like, there's 100.
Any Boone Crockett's in there?
I didn't see any booners, but
Booner bees?
there's 100 130s.
You see the kind of dangerous positions I get put in here at the hunt line? We're not only hunting bucks, but we're hunting bees.
Oh, we're about out. Woo, look at that. That was perfect. And I'm not out of breath.
elevation.
had already dumped off, and it just wasn't that bad.
Sunny and 61, man, that's near perfect.
But I don't remember you. They got all these cedars to die.
They burned them. That fire burned them.
Oh, okay. Wow, that fire helped.
Yeah.
I bet you that made a lot of nice little green stuff grow back. We're getting ready to unpack. We're gonna split up. Dad's gonna check the cameras on the south side. We're going to the north. We're back in Kansas, and it's time to get it on. I mean, they're a quarter mile. That's pretty cool. We got out here, and we haven't gone 100 yards from the gate, and we already seen 2 deer. That's cool. They're standing there under that cedar tree. No racks on them though. We'll keep looking. We'll definitely move it to the scrape. They've always scraped along this edge.
Dude, that's a giant scrape.
That's a nice scrape. Dang, October 5th. That sucks. So many pictures missed, but the sign is the proof. I mean, you got sign, you got them. Looks like a big old boy there.
Yeah, it does.
Dude, there's a lot more than 347. I don't think I can hunt all these stands tonight.
I was having a lot of trouble chewing, and now I can eat anything.
Never had any pain.
The pain has been a lot less than what I first anticipated. I can't tell they're there.
So far I've had no issues.
I didn't want to have all the hassle. Did they fit tight? I have a lot more bite force than I had before.
I like my T-bone steak and I like my spit sirloin too.
It was very changing for me, impressed with the way they worked.
Oh my gosh, that looks so much better than my real teeth.
I was afraid of the pain. I didn't feel any of the work that they did, and it was amazing.
It's been like night and day, difference. I mean, it really has. I mean, if anybody was going to do it, I mean, this is what they should do, not mess around and do anything else, Go with the implants.
November 1st, 18. Sam and Garrett and I are out here in Kansas. We just got here this afternoon. Our wheat fields look great. Did a lot of work this late summer and fall to get them ready, and there's a lot of activity on the cameras. Garrett and I are going to the flat pasture. Sam's going up to the northwest corner. We've got pictures of some shooters on both spots, so we're pretty pumped. Hopefully this Kansas hunt will be short-lived. We'll see what happens. thought we'd glass the field a little bit before we get out and walk to the stand. It's 4:09 and there's already deer in the wheat. So I think the best thing I can do is drive the truck over the top of the hill and kind of spook them off with that, because they're used to farm vehicles. And then we'll come back up here, hide the truck, and sneak on into the stand.
Homemade blind here. We've got the wind blowing from the west side of the field over here down back towards the cabin. So shouldn't be too bad. Kind of in a crosswind with the food plot. Should be pretty good.
The neat thing about this farm is the lack of hunting pressure. You saw a while ago when we walked in, there were 8 or 10 deer already eating wheat. We've been set up in the blind now for maybe 5 minutes, and most of them are already back. So there just isn't much hunting pressure here, which really makes it a little different than any place else we hunt, really. But that's one of the things we love about Kansas.
It's a pretty exacting makeup job. I decided to be a dentist, but I almost went into cosmetics. You know, hair and makeup. But then I went bald and never really learned how to use makeup, so I don't know though. Some say I'm pretty talented at it. All you have to do is smear it on your face. I don't really know what the big deal is. I don't know why it takes so long to get ready. For all these women, they just, I just put it on, I don't know, they think about it or something. A lot. Oh man, look at those ears. They're just glowing. Gotta darken them up. Good Lord, look at that ear. I mean, that thing may as well have a nightlight on it. Alright, I think we are officially ready to hunt. Let's do it.
Snoopy's there by the door. Ready? I hit him back. Yeah, look at his butt. Hey, that's a mature 8-pointer. He's not going to score well, but I don't care. That's an old battle axe. Snoop looked out the window and kind of got him stirred up. Otherwise, we'd had a little more of a sedate shot, but he might be just a little bit hit back, but he was already starting to falter over there. I don't think he's going to go very far. Turn it around, yeah. Good dog, Snoop, good dog. That's a beautiful buck. Beautiful buck. We decided if he came in and gave us a good opportunity close in, Snoop, that's enough. We were going to take him down, and that's what we did. He was the big dog in the field tonight. There were 32 deer and we quit counting. So we had quite an evening. Yeah, this buck is really made possible by the redneck blind again because they're so airtight. We sat in there and had some deer come close early, and they smelled us. They ran off, but they didn't go too far. They never left the field. So we closed the windows, and those things are just airtight. It just kept our scent in there and kept them from being able to smell us. Gosh, there was what, 20 deer right around us there when we shot this guy? I'm gonna go fishing tomorrow.
We've been wanting to try this raven out on a doe at 100 yards. I've been shooting it and putting it literally almost in the bullseye. If she comes up and gives us a really good opportunity, we might try it. It's a beautiful evening here in Kansas on the first night. The Autobahn's had deer on it all night. It's a pretty nice buck over there. Man, it's nice and cool. It's gonna be an awesome next few days. I can't wait. She's at about 135, 140 right now. We'll see. That's that big gnarly buck. was about 64 yards. Man, I mean, wow. Great first night. That is a cool one-horn buck. He's got a gnar. I call him the big gnarly. He's a big gnarly dude. Very cool first night. Here we go, buddy bag.
Nice. Got it. No tracking chopper can drive right into it. Awesome.
I've never seen a deer go away and then come back just so you could load him up easy.
Down and out in the field. Didn't make it out of the field. And Snoop got to see the whole thing. That's really cool.
So he was in the vertical window?
All right.
As soon as we opened it, he was like, "What? What's out there?" And he stuck his head out the window.
Doing the work on the other.
That is hilarious. I wish we could see the perspective from outside the blind.
I'm happy with him. Yeah, he's awesome. Oh, he's a cool buck. 29 yards standing there broadside looking at me, and he was walking.
Look at that, laying in the field.
Be sure to give us a like on Facebook to keep up with all the details of the show.